What is up, YouTube? Sino Evo, I'm back. I know it's been a long time since I've done anything. So pretty much I had to set up anew. I'm in a new spot. I had to dust the. I had to dust everything. I mean, my stuff is just wasn't even used. I haven't even used this PlayStation in a while. I haven't played any of my games in a while. Like there's a lot of dust on my controller. First off, I want to say why I'm back. Apparently I'm still getting subscribers, and you know that's cool. People been contacting me like, you know, I've been watching your stuff on YouTube because you know I had a page on my Facebook and my Instagram, and people were like, okay, so I finally wanted to give it a try, and your stuff is actually pretty good. When are you gonna make your next video? Here we go. So, what I'm gonna do today is we're gonna be looking at this guy's stuff right here, the Buff Nerd Gamer. One of my friends, fucking, some of his stuff is you know, I haven't watched it in a while, but some of it was good from what I saw. But I mean, let's get into it. I don't know what to go through first. Oh, he played Luigi's Mansion. Does he have a face cam on this? Let's click on it and see. He doesn't have a face cam. No commentary. Boo! I'm not watching this. I'm not watching this. I don't want to say we're friends. We're frenemies. Rivals. We you know, in anything he does, I have to do better. And you know, anything I do is better. Is definitely no contest. Let me see. Google Stadia. So top 5 untrue statements about video games. Okay. We'll watch that. We'll get into that.
Video games. Are they, in fact, a waste of time?
Yes, video games are a waste of time. What are you, 7 years old? Now shut up. I'm trying to binge watch all the American
Okay.
Horror Story.
Let's break this down. I had to change my shirt for this one.
Yeah,
Now, I'm what you
he
would
thinks
call
he's
an actual
Superman
real-life
so much.
millennial, since I'm nearing 30. Not the 16 and 17-year-olds you see in the news today. They're their own generation old people. Give them a new name. But I grew up in a...
Now, I want to point out something because I have it right here. You know, he once commented one day because, you know, I was hanging out with him and a couple of other friends, and all of them had their little beards, and they were trying to say that I couldn't grow one. I can grow a beard. Look, I got a beard now. Look, okay, see, look, the thing was, I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm a grown man. Just like I had that one part where it just wouldn't connect. It was like right over here. It was like right there. Just like when it was bald. It was naked bald. It was no hair at all, you know. But look at me now. So anyway, fuck you. Not y'all. Him.
world where video games have always been a part of my life. From watching my sister play the original Super Mario Brothers on the NES, to me patiently waiting right now for Red Dead 2 to get here and Cyberpunk 2077. Those games are big.
Okay, I want to say something about Cyberpunk 2077. I know I'm pausing a lot. Okay, so my thing is like, you know, I was wondering like, why do they keep pushing it back? Why have they been pushing back a lot of games been pushed back lately? You know, now if it's a thing because the game isn't finished and there's nobody in the office to really make the games right now because everybody might be at home. You know, that's one thing I can understand that. But if the game is already made, then why do we keep pushing it back? I mean, you should capitalize on this right now. Like, this is the greatest time to put out a video game because, like, right now people are sitting at home with nothing to do, dying of boredom. I've seen non-gamers playing video games. you know, so like we have new gamers now because of what's going on. I mean, we should definitely capitalize on this. Cyberpunk, you need to have been out like yesterday. Okay, that's all I had to say. Now I'm back on this bitch.
Massive open world games that are highly detailed and highly rich. It's been amazing to see games evolve over the course of my lifetime. My first console was the Nintendo 64, and looking back at those games, they haven't aged well, but
Gotta disagree. Conker's Bad Fur Day. Either the remastered version or the original version. I can, to me that holds up well. I can go back and play Conker's Bad Fur Day over and over and over again to this day, and to me it's still good. It's still funny. I mean, Conker's Bad Fur Day was ahead of its time. The humor, everything. You know, I just love that game. I wish they would make some more of it. I wish that they would come out with more of that game. Sequels and stuff like that, because I feel like that's another missed opportunity. Okay.
they were great at the time. Now games are in 4K, Ultra Vision. They're made with $1 million budgets that rival most movies today. Surprisingly enough, video games still get a lot of hate. So in this video, I've compiled 5 of the most common things that I hear about video games that are simply untrue. So let's kick off this list with number 5. TV and film are okay to indulge in when you're an adult, but if you're still playing video games at my age, it's not okay. When it comes...
Yeah. Before he get into it, he might hit on this too. I see a lot of Facebook posts, where girls are like, no man that I date would ever play a video game. We know, good for you, and good for him too. I play video games as a way to relieve stress. I work, long shifts. I'm barely at home. I'm at work more than I'm at home. I come home just to sleep to get ready for the next day of work. So, video games is my outlet. And, and I hate it when people say anything is too grown for you to do. If it's something that you like doing, don't stop doing it because of your age. I mean, you're doing it for you. You're not doing it for anybody else. It's about your happiness. It's about your mental state. I work in a mental hospital, so this is important. It's about your mental state. If it's something that, makes you happy, why would you stop doing it because of an age limit? Never get out of doing what you love doing because of what somebody else thinks. It's all about you. So let's see what he has to say.
The one to relax and simply just to be entertained, listening to music, binge watching an entire season of a TV show, paying money to go see a movie, or reading a book are all viable things to do with your time as an adult. But sit on your couch for an hour or two and just play a couple video games is against God in most people's eyes. Not to throw shade at other people's ideas of entertainment. I love to watch movies, listen to music, read books, watch TV shows like any other human being. But video games still fall under that branch. Video games have been around going on 56 years now. So that means a lot of people that grew up with video game consoles back in the day are now still gamers. But once you become an adult, you do have to make a living. And a lot of people are making a living with video games, which leads into the next one on my list. You can never ever make a living playing video games. All the lies I was ever told as a child. Shame on you adults. Shame. Now, video games don't just happen.
You're an adult now.
They don't appear out of nowhere like magic. You need a team of very talented people to come together and make these big productions. You have to have storyboarding. You have to have music. You have to have a team of programmers, digital artists, and testers to come together and make these games so. Go on Google right now and do a search of all the video game publishing companies that exist right now. You have hundreds. If you have the skills necessary, you can become a video game developer. But let's say you're not interested in creating video games. Let's say you're very competitive. Let's say you want to do esports. Well, right now in the world, there's over 60 video game leagues and tournaments that you can join right now. And many of these leagues have cash prizes.
I hate your voice.
From a couple of $1,000s
I'm sorry.
to Epic Games announcing that as of this fall, their Fortnite competition will have a $10 million cash pot.
Oh my God, you just zoomed right up on
the
that ugliness.
You just want other people to know about them. Well, you can become a video game journalist as well. I know a lot of video game outlets like IGN, Game Informer, and GameSpot have a team of guys that work on video editorials, that work on their magazine articles, and also their online
You
stuff.
makes me want to lick my
But
lips.
hey, you don't have to join those big guys.
Dry.
You could start your own YouTube channel.
Yo, dry ass. Did you
Now,
wake
with
at
any
me?
hobby out there, you can't take it to the extreme, which leads into the next one on my list. Video games are bad for your health. Now, we all know the stereotype. Fat, lazy gamer in his parents' basement, getting nourishment from Doritos and Monster Energy drinks. There's still this old-fashioned stigma about video gamers. But as you can see, I managed to stay pretty fit. Now, any hobby that you take to the extreme can...
Fuck you, dude. Fuck you.
be very detrimental to your health. There's lots of research out there that also shows that video games are a positive for your health as well. We just need to make sure that we learn how to be healthy no matter what type of hobbies that we have. Speaking of learning, you can't learn anything while playing video games. Now, besides video games being a great form of entertainment, video games have lots of real-world applications. The medical field uses video games as training simulators for doctors. When it comes to military applications, video games are used to train soldiers in combat, as well as operate military equipment. The Air Force even has flight simulators to teach new recruits how to become better pilots. Historic game pieces like Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
I just noticed. Now, now we can get on my eyebrows. My eyebrows are thick. One of my friends, rest in peace, Devin. He once made fun of my eyebrows. I mean, I don't wax them or trim them, but like when I'm cutting, I do get this part up here because it's thick. He once said that I have 2 mustaches above my eyes. Good old Devin. So anyway, I noticed that this guy right here, his shit is perfect. Like, he was tweezing his eyebrows. His shit is almost non-existent. He has just this part right here. None of this. All this. None of this. Again, fuck you.
And Battlefield 1 can teach a great deal about historical facts. In Battlefield, I learned about a group called the Harlem Hellfighters that fought during World War I, an all-black regiment. They were first organized in 1916. That's pretty amazing. I got exposed to something I wouldn't have known otherwise, all from playing a video game. The last one on my list, video games will make you violent. Video games can make me violent? I'm gonna choke. But seriously, I've played violent games like Grand Theft Auto, Gears of War, Resident Evil, and somehow I haven't gone on a mass murdering spree. Any healthy individual can discern that video game world from...
That's not true, because you murdered whatever you did to your eyebrows. I mean, they are not... You've killed each hair follicle above your eye. Fuck you.
The real life world. Any individual that's viewing violent content and seeing that as something that can be done in reality already has a problem to begin with. In America, people used to blame the random violent acts in the real world on things like heavy metal or rap, violent action movies, violent novels.
Your lips.
Heck, even the United States during the McCarthy hearings rated in comic books as a source of violent acts for teens in the 1950s. So people are always pointing their fingers no matter what type of entertainment that's out there. Violence has been a trend that human beings have been keeping up on for centuries now. And as an African American, I kind of find it funny that video games are the source of all of our problems in the world. It kind of makes me wonder, what video games were slave masters playing back in the day? Boy, you better go out there and pick that cotton.
I'm gonna help you out.
Can you help me beat this level on Call of Duty Zombies? I'm having a hard time with it. And so that was my top 5 list of untrue statements about video games. I want to thank you guys for viewing this video. What do you think? Haven't video games gotten a bad rap over the years? Or do you think some of those things that I just listed are valid? Share your comments with me in the comment section below. Now, this is the part of the video where I tell you to like and subscribe to my channel. All that YouTube stuff.
I won't.
You can if you like to.
I won't.
But I'm not gonna put that pressure on you because you deserve better. But you better hit that button.
Violent. Violent. Video games make you violent. No, I'm just playing. I don't care. Alright, next. The Last of Us Part 2. Oh God, listen there. I can't listen to your voice right now. I once watched this, but they're like 3 hours, 4 hours. I got shit to do. I can't. Okay, we're gonna go and watch this one. Animal Crossing First Impressions. Now, I've never played Animal Crossing, so what better way to, like something than hearing the person you hate talk about it? So let's get into it. Where'd it go?
Hey everyone, it's the Buff Nerd Gamer here, and I thought I should give my first impressions of the newly released Animal Crossing's New Horizon game. Now, right off the bat, let me start by saying that this game is a welcome contrast to what's going on in the news right now. I have never played any of the other Animal Crossing games before, but the charm and setting is so chill in New Horizons that it completely drew me in. In New Horizons, you get started by creating a character with a simple Create a Character suite, and then you're whisked off to an island setup of your choosing by the Elon Musk of the Animal Crossing world, Tom Nook. Once you land, you set up camp with a couple of fellow island dwellers as you work to improve the island. From here, you have free range to do whatever you want to improve said island. Gather resources, collect insects, go fishing, learn DIY recipes for crafting, go digging for fossils, explore the map, etc. Doing this grants you rewards from a new system in the Animal Crossing series.
Oh no, I'm not gonna say I
Nook
don't.
Miles is a sort of achievement system.
No, I
that
don't
gives you
like
miles
it.
reward points
But I mean,
for just
nothing
doing activities in the game that you can
not
use
against
to
people
buy
who do
different
like
items
this type of
in the
game,
along with the Bell currency.
because it's for like
The
a
game
certain
also uses
demographic,
real
and
time.
people do like
If you
this
play at
game, and plus
nighttime, the
like
island will be
children
cloaked in
play
darkness
this
with
game.
the moon glowing over. Play
So,
during the day and expect a warm, sun-drenched
I know
island.
I'm talking over him. No, I can't talk over him. There's
The
no way to talk
availability
over
of
him.
animals and
You
plants
hear
that
him
inhabit
over
the
me.
island
He's
also
yelling
depend on
into
the
his
seasons
mic.
in your real-life hemisphere. Each morning there are new announcements and events about the island, and each passing day, more characters come.
It's like the mic is inserted through his buttocks, betwixt his anus, and it's like all the way up there, like close to his chest, and then you just hear the, the vibration of his voice. That's what you hear. It's like when this first started, my eardrums were ringing. I'm not a big fan in Animal Crossing. I'll probably never play it. And maybe hearing him talk about it was probably the worst. And screaming in my ear definitely won't do it, sir. You screaming in my ear. Okay, and action.
Loading screen. Okay, here we go. A Naughty Dog game. Yes, it is.
Sound like he's sitting on a soapbox. I'm sorry, I'm critiquing him just so much. I fucking hate him.
I don't know what happened.
I bet that's Joel. Yep.
I'm supposed to take her to the fireflies and walk away.
Oh, Joe, you got old.
She needed her immunity. It means something.
Okay, doing a recap.
Maybe I was starting to buy it now. Cure business.
Let me turn him up since he's not yelling in the mic. I can barely hear him.
Maybe I just want to do right. And then we made it. We found the firefly.
St. Mary's Hospital.
They
I guess every place has a St. Mary's Hospital.
And you was like, nope.
only catch. You
I don't blame him.
This is our future. Think of all the lives we'll save.
Also, can you guys just make like a cure from her blood and had to be from her brain? I don't know.
Christ, Joe. What do you do?
He killed all of them. All of them. Murdered them. He like 28 days later murdered them.
By murking everyone in the hospital.
Come on, baby girl. I got you. I got you. Cover the exit. Don't let him get away.
I'll dance off anything.
And I think that's his brother, right? I believe that's his brother from the first game.
That's a lot. What does Ellie know?
Of course she doesn't.
I told her they just ran some tests.
Damn, Joe.
I told her. Her immunity meant nothing.
Damn, man.
And she believed you?
Skip.
Where have you been?
Grab your gear. I want to show you something.
Yeah, this pretty much is a movie, like an interactive movie. Skip. Alright, we have some gameplay now.
Sign us in.
I'm guessing that's an older Joe.
What was this place?
Yeah, it sounds like her.
Used to be a radio tower.
Looks comfy.
Got some stuff for crafting.
Yeah, you can tell like me and him are like new YouTubers. Like we're pretty much saying anything just to fill the time. You know, saying things that's like obvious. You know, oh, she's grabbing this. Oh, that's this. Oh, that's what this looks like.
Right.
You know, it's really hard. You know,
Sign in.
to come up with stuff to say on a whim. You know, like you can tell like your more experienced YouTubers like. You know, because like when Markiplier, when he first started, you know, he used to do the same thing. Like, oh, this is this. Oh, look, a piece of paper. Oh, a piece of candy. You know, but now he has more. You know, he can say stuff on a whim. It's more off the top of the head.
Take a look.
Like improvising, he can improvise better. That's enough. I feel like I got enough right now. I cannot keep listening to his voice. I'm sorry, it's torture. Y'all can like go check out his channel if you want to check out more of his stuff. Tell him that I sent you, and also, you know, be sure to tell him fuck him. Just like that. Be like, Sino sent me here. Fuck you. Anyway, I'm about to get out of here. It's been cool. I love being back. You know, I miss y'all. You know, the little fans that I do have. I'm gonna try to keep more content out. You know, at least 2 times a week. I'm gonna try. You know, I'm gonna start small because you know, I work full time. I still have a job, and right now with COVID happening right now, I'm working more than ever. You know, they've been holding people over like crazy. I'm in the medical field. You know, psych. I work at the psych hospital. So you know, pray for everybody who's essential right now. It's been hectic, you know, and pray for the people who've been out of work too. You know, a lot of places aren't even going to be opening back up. You know, so I'm praying for everybody. You know, praying for everybody that we get through this. And you know, fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. I'm out. Laters.